Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Greg Mikulowski from ForexLive.com. This is a Kickstart video, the Kickstart video for July 23rd, 2024. In the Kickstart video, I take a look at three of the major currency pairs, the euro versus US dollar, the dollar versus yen, and the sterling versus US dollar from a technical perspective. So let's get started. Looking at the hourly chart and trading yesterday, the price action was up and down, up and down. That traded above and below the 200-hour moving average. We did make a break lower in the New York session yesterday, but then rebounded back toward that 200-hour moving average into the close, finding some willing sellers against it, not only at in late yesterday, but also in the early Asian session. The price did extend above that level. You can see the number of different times the price moved above that green line right there. But then things started to turn back to the downside here after this failed break up here, and the price started to rotate down on a more trend-like fashion, and we've seen further selling through the European session into the U.S. morning session. The price low has now reached into this swing area through here, and although you can see some swing lows in here at the high of that swing area, which pushed the price to the upside, you have to go back to the 4-hour chart to see the development of this area. It goes back to here where we had different swing highs and lows in this currency pair. Here, we broke to the downside and then came back up toward that level, found willing sellers here before moving back above the level in this week right through here a couple weeks ago. And now we're back testing the low of that swing area. By the way, on this 4-hour chart, we do have the 100 bar moving average in the 4-hour chart. 1.08448 is the next target. Also down below is the 38.2% retracement of this trend move to the upside here. That's all the price moved from a low of 1.06648 to a high of 1.0947. So after a trend move, if the price starts to correct and probe to the downside, I always like to see the price move below the 38.2% retracement to show that sellers mean more business. If they can't get below that level, then this is just a normal correction in what was a bullish move to the upside, and we would expect a rotation back higher. But that's to be determined. We still need to get below the 1.08538 level, and then the 100 bar moving average to test that 38.2% retracement level. If the price should bounce higher from here, going back to the hourly chart, we look toward this area right through here near the 1.0872 level as a potential level to find willing sellers or to tilt the bias more to the upside. This level corresponds with different swing lows here and here. Get above that level, and it could be moving back toward the 100 or 200 bar moving average. That's the green line in the chart up here. Let's now take a look at the dollar versus yen. In trading yesterday, we fell lower in the Asian / early European session, then rotated back to the upside. And when the price started to reach the 100-hour moving average, I did a video late yesterday saying that this is a time to sell the dollar versus yen, and indeed the sellers came against that level right here. The level also happened to correspond with different lows right through here and earlier in the day right here. So it was a sort of a pretty obvious technical level that traders could lean against, and indeed they did. And in the Asian session, the price started to rotate to the downside, of correct to move higher, and moved even lower. So sellers against this level were rewarded with a pretty decent move to the downside in the dollar versus yen. What's next? Well, this low price right here, and perhaps this low price right here is the next key target on the downside at 155.72. Watch this. Up here around the 35 level, but really up here near the 57 level as resistance on the top side. The level corresponded with some levels right through here, and here. We did move a little bit above it on a corrective move in trading here today, but rotated back to the downside. So be aware of that level near the 156.57, and of course the 100-hour moving average is going to be key as well on the top side. If we should continue this rotation to the downside, and right now it looks like we've stepped down, we corrected, we stepped down, we corrected. If we do get below this level, the key 100-day moving average looms below. That level also happens to correspond with this low right here. So if I were to think of this level as resistance, this level seems like a key level on the downside that I would expect buyers to lean against. The 100-day moving average, also the low price going back to last week's trading, obvious levels from a technical perspective. Let's take a look at the sterling versus US dollar finally, and like the euro versus the US dollar, we traded up and down in trading yesterday, but We also held the 200-hour moving average here. That was a good tell for the market to lean against, and the price moved lower. Admittedly, we moved higher into the close, but that has moved further to the downside and trading here today. The price did move below this level right through here, but as you can see, we're bouncing back above that level. I'm going to earmark this level as the level that we need to get below and stay below to increase the bearish bias. Note also here that the price low today did find early buyers ahead of the 38.2% retracement. That's again of this move, this trend move to the upside. And once again, as I always point out, after a trend like move, you like to see the price break below the 38.2% retracement to show that the sellers mean business. If they can't get below that level, this is just a normal correction in what was a trend move to the upside. So the buyers right here suggest that this is just a normal correction. So we are battling, and this level is going to be key. If traders want to lean against the 129 level, feel free with the stop below, because I think if we go below, we're going to probably head down toward that 38.2% retracement. If we break that, we're going to head down toward the 100 bar moving average on the 4-hour chart down here. So that's my look at the three major currency pairs to kickstart your trading day. My name is Greg Michalowski. Good fortune with your trading. Bye-bye now.